Hey, warriors. Okay, so there's something happening with our sun right now. And I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything like that, but I am going to say this. What we're witnessing may not just be, space weather. It may very well be consciousness weather. Because the sun doesn't just give light, it gives rhythm, it gives pulse, it gives the very field our reality stabilizes inside of. Okay? And when that pulse changes, everything tuned to it feels it, including us. Okay? Um Solar flares, coronal mass ejections, geomagnetic storms. These aren't just theories, they're measurable. They affect Earth's magnetic field, satellites, power grids, animal migration, our human nervous systems. People think that the sun is just light and heat, but the sun is electromagnetic intelligence. It broadcasts frequency constantly. And Earth and every living thing on her, you know, um, is phase locked to that broadcast. Okay, if you want to go deeper, I guess, if reality itself, okay, is established through electromagnetic coherence, okay, then change in solar output doesn't just affect technology. The effect, they affect perception, mood shifts, time distortions, vivid dreams, memory surfacing, emotional purging. Hang on. I'm trying to get the drink the froth before it goes away. My coffee. But I'm just saying, you know, um, increased solar activity acts like a cosmic spotlight, okay? It illuminates what is hidden in the shadow internally, um, collectively. Think of it like less like a fixed structure, okay? And more like a holographic field, okay? Held in place by resonance, okay? The sun is the primary stabilizer of that field. So when its frequency intensifies or becomes erratic, we always experience things like, um old systems destabilizing, collective agitation, if you will, um psychological compression, sudden awakenings, identity disillusions. Um, and it's not because anything's ending, okay? But it is because the bandwidth is fucking widening, I guess. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I want to be clear, okay? I'm not trying to sit here and say that this is any type of destruction energy, okay? This energy is amplification. Period, okay? The sun isn't attacking Earth or anything like that. It is activating pressure points, okay? Anything coherent stabilizes. Um Anything, that's distorted, or anything, just distorted, destabilizes. I don't know. That applies to like our fucking government systems, relationships, identities, any type of belief structures. And yeah, it even includes our inner worlds, okay? So what do you do during heightened solar activity? You don't panic, you know what I mean? You regulate. You ground your body, you hydrate, you get sunlight if you can, which is, you know, it's been pretty shitty here today. Well, it's pretty shitty every day lately, for being a place that's normally nice. But yeah, you know, you slow your breath, you get some sunlight when you can. Um, the bottom line is the more coherent, your nervous system is, the easier you're going to ride, these solar waves, I guess, instead of being scrambled by them. Okay? Because it's going to be one or those others. One or the other. It's either going to fucking scramble you. Okay? Or you're going to, get your shit together and regulate yourself while this is happening. It's not a joke. Yeah, the thing is, we're not going to be able to, we can't stop the sun. Wouldn't want to if we could, but we do need to stabilize, or more like synchronize with it. Okay. And also here's a bigger possibility too. And a lot of you are probably going to think that I'm crazy, but I really just don't even give a shit anymore. Okay, so the bigger possibility here is, okay, could solar changes, how do I want to put this, alter the way, or alter, the very nature, I guess, of our reality? In my opinion, yes. Okay? Not instantly and not apocalyptic, whatever, not nothing like that, but gradually, perceptually, structurally. Because the thing is if human consciousness is magnetically mediated, and solar radiation modulates electromagnetic environments, then solar evolution influences consciousness evolution. Plain and simple, which means reality itself, as experienced, through our human perception, it's going to shift. Period. In my opinion. Okay? And not because, Earth is moving, but because awareness is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's a big possibility, to be honest with you. I don't know. I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about. I mean, if you are feeling different lately, it's, more aware, more emotional, more intuitive, more sensitive to chaos. You responding, to pressure from a larger cosmic system that is recalibrating right now. The sun is not just above you. It's interacting with you. And the more you, stabilize your inner field, the less chaotic, these waves are going to feel. And the more that they feel, the more they're going to feel like upgrades instead of, I don't know, fucking disruptions, I guess. This isn't the end of reality, but, it definitely is a refinement of it. So make sure you regulate your bodies and hydrate as best as you can. Love you. Bye.